Hi everyone, my name is Gift Greg Mokuri, Communications and Marketing Manager at Asteven Energy Institute. And today I have the privilege of having a question and answer session with our chairman, Dr. Sonia Oyibo. Please, sir, briefly introduce yourself to us. Tell us your name and what you do.
My name is Dr. Sonia Oyibo. I'm the President CEO, Asteven Group of Company, and I'm also the President, the Council for Renewable Energy Association of Nigeria. Thank you.
All right, sir. Thank you very much. I'm sure there were lots of easier ways for you to have made money or even invested money. Why did you decide to establish Asteven Group and all the subsidiary houses?
That is a very good question. You see, in life, you know exactly where your passion lies. One thing I always know is that it's not enough when you say you are looking for money, but it's enough when you say you have a solution to a particular problem. And the problem of skill, especially in the solar technology and management sector, the gap is very huge. When I look into the future of Nigeria, cannot be accomplished if we don't build capacity. And to build capacity, someone has to do it. I would have built a hotel. I have a property. When I came back from Germany, I was supposed to build a hotel, or I was supposed to build a filling station. But I look at it. I have to develop a long-term relationship in business. And I decided to build the first renewable energy academy with landscape of about 5,000 square meters, where you have the school, very comfortable environment, you have hostel, you have a huge warehouse, and you have administration section. That is because I really want to grow skills at the same time build future that will be comfortable and accommodating by everybody. And that was the purpose why I think of, instead of building hotel, I built a training center and to develop the youth skill in renewable energy and energy efficiency.
Wow, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
That was insightful, really. And you will agree with me that over the years, there's been invent of other solar companies, renewable energy sectors. What is the distinguishing factor that Asteven Group has over all these other solar businesses out there?
Yeah, of course, it is quite clear. We have number one, products and engineers. Our business is providing solution to the particular problem of businesses and individuals. And what distinguishes us is that we have students who have already trained and they are already part of Asteven. And it does not stop there. We provide product finance through one of our subsidiaries. And of course, it is very clear that we are very different from every other company because we provide A to Z solutions for the client. And not only that, we provide job opportunity for those students we have trained because our jobs in various sectors, we deploy those youth who have trained in various localities. And we even mentor them to become entrepreneurs. So we are actually different. We are not just providing or selling product, we provide solution, we provide technical know-how, and we provide mentorship. That is why we distinguish ourselves from every other solar company. Does that answer your question?
Yes, it does. Yes,
Okay.
it does. Thank you, sir. And taking us further, as part of the subsidiaries of Asteven Group, I know there's the Asteven Energy Institute that handles capacity building for the sector. Could you elaborate on the programs the institute runs and how do we enroll? Are there payment structures for this institute?
Oh yes, we started by developing skill on short courses. After running that for about 2 years, we said Nigeria need a specialized skill on solar technology and management as a specialized skill. And we moved forward to develop a curriculum that took us about 1.5, 2 years by the National Board of Technical Education. It took long critique and it was approved by Ministry of Education. And today we are one of the first, or rather the first institute in Nigeria to have developed a curriculum that trained on National Innovative Diploma, a 2 years course that qualifies you after your training to have a specialized skill. And that is the reason why we are actually saying there are people who want to attend the courses. There are less privileged people who have knowledge and want to gain more knowledge, and they don't have the fees to pay immediately. And we are developing, and we have even developed what we call student finance, where the students can pay as is schooling. You don't need to pay all your fees complete like every other private institutions where you have to finish payment of your school fees, or if not, you are not going to attend the classes. No, you can decide to say, I'm attending this vocational education. I only have 20,000 as a startup money to pay. We allow you to come and take the course. And as you are studying, you have opportunity to pay. And the good news is that after 6 months, you can actually, during weekends and so, do installations. You earn money.
Wow.
Because our training is basically proficiency, even electrical engineers. It teaches you what is electrical engineering, it teaches you mechanical engineering, and it teaches you the basic SPV installations, and it cut across climate finance, it cut across renewable energy consultancy. So by the time you finish these 2 years, you've already started making money. Because from the first year, the technical knowledge you will gain is enough for you to even be a representative of one seller of solar panel, a representative of a big organization, of a big O&M that is selling batteries, because you know exactly what the clients, your family, the friends surrounding you, they will need. So you start making money and you can pay for your fees. Just like when you are studying in abroad, where you say you work, you school, and you work, and you make money. Part-time work, you school, part-time work, and I have designed this curriculum that people can have part-time jobs. After 6 months of the training, you can have part-time jobs, weekend jobs. And then you can even do designs for young technicians, young artisans who want to install solar. You can even go ahead to procure products for them. So the leverage of providing student finance for our students, we should be the first in Nigeria in our sector, in the green sector, to do that. And I'm proud that we are doing that. And we hope that many students will take advantage of it. And I hope they are already taking advantage of it, because our classes is resuming November. And now we've gotten almost the class full. And we're telling them that the next section is also coming. There is student finance for you. So it's open for everybody. It's not meant for only those who have money. We made it simple that you want to gain knowledge, we give you student finance. You want to be proficient in the sector, we provide student finance for you. So it's very flexible.
Wow, I must confess, it's quite an interesting and an amazing job that you and your team are doing at the Institute.
Really?
And you've already said everything. Just to round off the session, there are lots of Nigerian youths, or let me say African youths out there, who are skeptical about vocational education. They feel, oh, we need to make money the quick way. What's your advice to these youths? What would you advise them to do? Should they delve into the vocational education, or they can carry on with their lives the way they are?
This is a very good question. Today, our youths are not employed because they don't have skill. Nigeria is where we are today because we lack skill. Even when you are in the university, I remember in those days in secondary school, there's a courses to say art and culture. You learn how to make soap, even from the primary school. When you're in secondary school, sometimes you produce your own soap. Not to talk of today, everybody wants to read accounting, everyone to read business administration. How many businesses are available for you to administer? None. Our structure today, if you need a welder, you don't find it. Good one. If you need plumbers, you go to Cotonou and bring plumbers. I cannot imagine any university graduate is looking for a job. They are doing that because they don't have skill. What is skill? German education today has to do with skill. You want to learn how to clean toilet, you go to vocational education for 3.5 years to clean toilet. Can you imagine that? If you say you are a tiler, you go to vocational training and you are a tiler. And when you finish, you are 100% qualified as a skilled worker. And this is what our youth have to learn today. Our youth want to paint their house. They don't know how to paint. They don't have skill. Our youth rent a house. They need somebody to come and renovate for them because they don't know. How can you spend 4.5 years in university and you don't have a job? And you cannot even take care of yourself? You finish from school, you start living with your parents. It's unacceptable. And in this renewable energy sector, especially when we talk about solar technology, has a huge potentials. You must not be an installer, but you can be a consultant. You must not be a consultant. You can be a marketing executive, marketing O&M products. You can just choose to do only design for artisans installers. You can choose to be an instructor teaching people what is the technology all about. You can be a carbon finance a consultant. And today, the world is trading with over $900 billion last year on carbon. How many of our youth have this skill to be able to fit it into the industry? You hear about climate change that is reading all over the world. The white man will not preach climate change if it is not beneficiary. And I want our youth to know the era of climate justice has a lot of capacity development they need to learn. Look at our energy transition. The first topic is capacity building. Without capacity, Africa cannot grow. Nigeria cannot develop. Every job we need today is tied to skill. And we need to develop a state of emergency to grow skill among our youth. Go to the road, graduates, they are just roaming about. They have nothing to do. And meanwhile, people need energy to do their business. And without energy, even the blind man needs light, even when you know that he cannot see. Not to talk of, is it the businesswoman? Is it the woman in the rural area? Is it the most rich man? Is it the most common small SME? Energy is key, and energy play a huge role. And what we need to bridge that gap is skill. I think and advise the young people, develop a skill. You can't beg money. You can't go and press people to give you money when, of course, you have two hands to make money. And that is why the solar technology is warehousing a lot of skill. Trust me, in very few years to come, our youth will understand why we are preaching about developing skill or skill enhancement in solar technology and management. They will forever be grateful if they come and learn skill in our institute, and that skill will forever be with them. They can do businesses, they can do any other businesses, but they can provide skill to people, even educate more people, because there's nobody does not feel the energy poverty we are feeling in Nigeria today. And skill is the way forward. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you so very much, sir, for making our time to have this session with us. And you've heard it all. You've heard all the opportunities within the sector. You've heard all the kind of money you can make within the sector. To know how to enroll, visit our website at www.asteveninstitute.edu.ng or call 0810 7323 263. Thank you very much and see you next time.